What's going on, fragrance family? It's Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you my top niche fragrances for the upcoming fall and autumn season. Super excited to get into this. I got some really good fragrances, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. If this is your first time, welcome. Go ahead, hit the red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, and be sure to hit the bell for all the notifications. That way, whenever I upload a video, you guys get notified from it. So, like I said, guys, going to be doing my top niche fragrances for the fall of 2023. I've got a killer lineup, guys, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so starting out the list, very, very strong in my opinion. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances, and this is a masterpiece, and I don't throw that around lightly, guys. This is literally a masterpiece in my opinion, coming from the house of Argos, guys. This is Danae, and just look at that juice. I mean, can we just talk about that, guys? This is hands down the best from the house that I've smelled, like without question. Absolutely love this stuff, guys. Absolutely beautiful, divine, amazing, guys. This is going to be a creamy, woody, just smooth, silky kind of a fragrance, guys. It does have a little bit of bergamot and Sicilian lemon up top, so it's not going to be like a citrus fragrance, but it does give it a light kind of attribute to it in the opening. But then as it dries down, you get this beautiful cashmere wood, there's cedar wood, there's I believe guaiac wood in here as well, and then there's sandalwood. Guys, this is perfume done at its finest. This is, in my opinion, the best from the house. If you haven't tried anything from Argos, I definitely recommend this one, guys. I don't think you can go wrong with it. This is a unisex fragrance, doesn't lean, super masculine or feminine. I think it really does ride that line very well, guys. This is a standout fragrance, and this deserves to be worn in the fall time of this year, guys. Argos Danae had to make this list. Alright guys, I did forget to mention before we get into the next fragrance, be sure and use the code SimplyFrag10 to get 10% off of all of your Argos fragrances and all of your Argos purchases. That will get you 10% discount. So be sure and use that before you go ahead and pick up Danae. But guys, moving on to the next fragrance, if this isn't in your fall niche lineup, then I'm just going to go ahead and say you're doing it wrong. I know fragrances are subjective, but this is a fact. This is the best tobacco fragrance, at least in my opinion, on the market, but not really in my opinion, because like I said, it's a fact. Coming from the house of Zaharoff, guys, this is tobacco. Guys, look at the dent I've put into this. Look at that beautiful golden brown juice. Guys, I just got to. This is a treat, guys. This is the best tobacco fragrance on the market, guys, hands down. This outdoes anything tobacco related, in my opinion. Even the leather tobacco. I love leather tobacco, but this is tobacco done at its finest. So you get the tobacco, obviously, you get some honey, you get some sweetness. I believe there's some amber in here. Guys, this is so good. There's blonde tobacco in here, so it's not going to be technically like a pipe tobacco. Yes, you do get attributes of that, but you get this smooth, rich, creamy style of blonde tobacco, and it's fantastic, guys. This is, in my opinion, in the top three. Yeah, I'd go top three from the house, in my opinion. Absolutely love this stuff, guys. Tobacco. If you haven't got your notes on it, guys, be sure and go to the website. It is linked in the description below. Get you a sample. It's like $5, guys. You really can't go wrong with that. You need to get this. I'm just saying, you need to get this. The best tobacco fragrance, in my opinion, on the market. Zaharoff leather tobacco. Had to make this list. Alright guys, so this next fragrance comes from one of my favorite houses. I haven't talked about them in a good while. I mean, I don't know why. They're one of my favorite houses. But if you guys like unique fragrances that still smell fantastic, this is a house that you need to reach out for, guys. So coming from the house of Imaginary Authors, guys, this is Slow Explosions. And this is a beautiful fall time fragrance. It really is good for spring as well. But there's just something about this that it reminds you of a cool autumn day. Man, this is so good, guys. So it has this apple and leather accord in here. It does have some saffron, so you do get some spices in there and some cashmere. But this apple and leather combo, it just works, guys. This is absolutely stunning. This is something that I do think is unisex. Guy or girl could wear it. Does lean a little bit maybe on the masculine side, but in my opinion, I think you can wear it really whatever you want to, whenever you want. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit different for this upcoming fall, and you haven't given Imaginary definitely authors a shot. This is something I recommend. They do fragrances just a little bit different. They still have a great smell to them. They just don't smell like everything else. And so if you want a great leathery apple kind of fragrance, something that's, like I said, a little bit different, this is something to reach for. Go on their website, guys. I don't think they do samples of this, but you do get $90 for the 50 ml. And in my opinion, it really is worth it. The quality behind this is definitely worth the money. So in my opinion, Slow Explosions had to make this list. Alright guys, so this next fragrance, this is coming from one of my favorite houses. I definitely need to get more from this house. I absolutely love almost everything they have, but this is definitely one of my favorites from the house, if not my favorite, guys. Coming from the house of Amouage, guys, this is Jubilation, and this is Jubilation 25. This is so elegant, guys. This is royalty. This is a sultan. Think of a sultan whenever you think of this fragrance, guys. It's got blackberry, honey, incense, oud, frankincense, myrrh. This is a delectable fragrance, guys. Almost gourmand-like with that honey and blackberry in here. Absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't got your nose on this, do what you can to get yourself a sample. If you guys like something that is regal, it's sophisticated, it's not gentlemanly in, like I said, like a chypre, but there is this gentleman quality to it, guys. This is not your typical run-of-the-mill fragrance. This is something you wear for maybe more special occasions, but I do think, guys, in the cooler weather, it's going to cut through that cold air and you can wear it more casual, honestly. That's just my opinion. I have been rocking this a lot lately just because on those cooler nights, it just cuts through that little, fall air that we're starting to get into, guys. So Amouage Jubilation had to make the list. All right, guys, so we're wrapping up the list, just a few more to go, but I couldn't do a list without including some sort of barbershop or fougere style fragrance, guys. So coming from the house of Creed, this is Creed Viking, and look at that juice, guys. It's almost just like for lack of better terms, like a pea yellow. It is very, very dark, but it is very, very good, guys. So you get this rose and mint up top, but really what it's all about is those spices, guys. This has been compared to like something of like an Old Spice, so some people call it niche Old Spice. I can see where they're going with that, but this really is something special, guys. Absolutely love this stuff. It does have a older masculine vibe to it, so kind of in that barbershop fougere gentleman style fragrances, but this dresses up so nice, guys. If you want, just wear a polo or a flannel, something like that, something a little bit nicer, guys, and watch people's heads turn when you wear this, because everyone's wearing something sweet or tobacco-y or vanilla or something like that. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with that, but if you want to be a standout, especially in this crowd, this is going to smell like something from yesteryear and you're going to be turning heads. Women, they actually love stuff like this. They want something regal and masculine. This is going to be it, guys. This, I gotta get myself a little spritz here. Absolutely phenomenal fragrance, guys. So good, guys. Rose, mint, allspice, absolutely breathtaking in my opinion. Love this stuff. One of the best from the house of Creed, guys. This is Viking. Alright, guys, so just one more fragrance to go. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Guys, this next fragrance, this is not going to be for the teenager in high school or the young college student, unless they feel confident enough to wear it, guys. But this really is going to be like a grown man status style fragrance. I call this my man juice. This is Mac Daddy juice. Pardon the very cheesy terms for this, but guys, this is grown man stuff. What am I talking about? Coming from the house of Parfums de Marly, guys, this is Godolphin, and I know I already put a leather-based fragrance in here, but this is my favorite leather-based fragrance of all time, guys. This is leather done perfect. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. That's my opinion. Opinions may vary, but guys, if you guys like leather, but you don't want something that's, not that it's not photorealistic, guys, it is a very realistic leather, but it's got a creamy facet to it, guys. It's got this raspberry note up top. It's not listed, but there's definitely either a raspberry or some sort of a citrus kind of berry up top to give it a little bit of a fruity aspect to it, guys, but dries down into a beautiful, beautiful leather-based fragrance. Pretty strong, not going to be, something that you choke people out with. At least that's my experience with it. I do anywhere from 4 to 5 sprays. That's my typical spray routine. Guys, this stuff, this is magic, guys. Absolutely love this fragrance. If you haven't got your nose on this, guys, get a sample of it. This is an older batch, so I don't know about newer batches. I know that Parfums de Marly has had some kind of weird thing with quality, and you know, I'm not going to get into all that, but this, guys, if you guys like leather, you need to get your sample of this, guys. Parfums de Marly Godolphin had to make this list. Alright guys, so we're down to the last fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate that. This next fragrance and last fragrance, this used to be pretty synonymous with my channel. I wore it all the time and I still do. I just haven't talked about it in a while, but it's still one of my favorites, especially for the fall months, guys. Coming from the house of Bond number 9. This is Bleecker Street, guys. And for some reason, this just doesn't get a lot of love. And I don't know why, because this smells absolutely fantastic, guys. It's known for this kind of a blueberry note, but there's so much more to it, guys. There's some violet leaf in here. There's some cinnamon. There is a bit of vanilla in here. There's a green facet to it, so it kind of gets this, you know, almost fresh green cut grass kind of vibe, and I definitely get that, but I really do get a lot of that vanilla, cinnamon. I believe there's nutmeg in here maybe, and that blueberry. It is so exquisite, guys. One of those fragrances that doesn't smell like everything else. It really is kind of its own thing. Now, Ralph Lauren Purple, I'm not really sure which one came first, but they do get compared a lot. So one of them kind of went in the same vein as the other. I don't know. I'm not going to get into politics of that. But guys, if you want a fragrance that is perfect for those fall days where it can be a little bit warm, but then as the night goes on, it kind of cools down, this is definitely going to get you where you need to be, guys. One of those fantastic fragrances that doesn't smell like everything else. And so people are going to be wondering, man, what are you wearing? I've never smelled anything like that. What is that? That's unique. Guys, this is definitely something to reach for. Bond number 9, Bleecker Street, had to make the list. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and comment down below, guys, what you thought of the list. Would some of these fragrances make your list as well? Now, obviously, I can't put everything in there. I do have a limited selection, and niche, hey, they're expensive, so I don't have everything in the world, but what I do have, I felt was very solid for this video. So let me know what you thought of the list, guys. Let's talk about it in the comments down below. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. I'm also going to catch you on the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.